Millie, I'm going to start with you because there's some lovely pictures of you 10 years ago today. Happy 10th Chelsea anniversary.
Thank you.
Do you remember the day you signed, the emotions around it and kind of being here now?
Yeah, honestly, like it was yesterday. I think even coming down to visit with my family, and yeah, it was a big move at the time, and I always said I think I kind of shocked the footballing world, and everyone thought, what the hell is Chelsea doing signing me? So it's quite funny at the time seeing those headlines and stuff, but yeah, it's been an incredible journey, and I actually said when I first signed for the club that I would stay here for 10 years. I just knew straight away it was, you know, the place for me to be, the ambitions of the club, and just every season I've felt challenged in so many different ways, and every season has been so different from the one before, which for me keeps it exciting. But ultimately it's a family environment, and I've really felt looked after and valued, and I've played with some of the best players in the world, so yeah, it's not been a bad 10 years.
Yeah, could you have imagined everything you would have won then? I mean, you're clearly full of confidence and believed you could be a part of it, but you know, it's been incredible what you've achieved for club and country.
Yeah, no, I don't think you I never expected to kind of be sitting here today having won what we've won. And I say we because it's never individual, it's always the team and about representing the club. But yeah, I knew straight away when I came that it was a club with massive ambitions and wanting to lift silverware. And after that first FA Cup win at Wembley, I think for me that was a big eye-opener, as in the club that I was at and kind of what we wanted to push on and do. And to do that year on year has been incredible. Some very tough times, some, you know, unbelievable memories, but ultimately just been at the forefront of winning. And yeah, like I said, you never expect those things to happen, you can only ever dream of them. So yeah, to be sitting here now is incredible. So
many highs in that time, and I guess the one game you'd probably want to play again is Champions League final, would it be? That's the one thing left for Phil on that list.
I don't have any regrets though. Learned so much from that experience, and I don't think not every player gets to say they've played in a Champions League final, so I never take any games or medals for granted, even if they're not the colour that I want them to be always. But yeah, I think learned so much from that, and I think in football the biggest thing I've learned is every final, every game, it's always a learning experience to, you know, put you in good stead moving forward. And without those experiences we probably might not have gone on and achieved what we've achieved since then. So yeah, like I said, I definitely have no regrets, but 100% everyone knows it's the trophy that we're after. We have been for so long, so nothing changes in that mindset, and yeah, that's the ultimate goal.
Do you know what the present is for your 10th year anniversary?
Just that I get to keep representing Chelsea. And
well, no, you
being
know what
here.
the present is. You know, it's like every year, like it's gold, and it's gold obviously, and silver, and apparently it's like aluminium and tin.
Oh,
which
no
is
idea.
possibly what I mean. Does anyone know what the cup's made of? But that feels quite fitting, doesn't it?
Yeah, honestly, I don't look too far ahead. I'm just grateful to be here representing the club, and yeah, looking forward to the games to come.
And Sonia, you've clearly had the opportunity of working with some amazing athletes during your career, and your first impressions of Millie. We now know the best bit of slang that she's taught you. Go on, give it to us one more time.
Bish bash bosh.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine how much you're going to know by the end of the season?
Yeah, wow.
But what's she been like, and how's that relationship? Because so integral, especially for you coming into an environment where you are new, you are relying on your captain to sort of make that transition easy.
Yeah, no, I think, Millie is such a professional player. She has the right mentality. She's also someone, you know, when you don't really know her as personal, you just see her on the pitch, she's so tough. And she scares people sometimes as a defender and the central back. That is good, actually.
To clarify, just scares people on the pitch.
On the pitch. Yeah. Outside the pitch, I have to say, such a nice person, great captain. You just see from her answers, she always thinks about the other ones first, about the team, the club. She's such a person. It's really important for me to have a captain who is aligned with my values. I think she has her own values, but we are aligned on that. We share the same vision, I think, and that's really important for me. I just felt from Millie since I joined a warm welcome. We talked to each other on the phone this summer. It was a quick one because my English at that moment was poor, so we couldn't speak that much. But it's so nice to be the coach of this team and having Millie as a captain. She's just, he's an example for everyone, again, in the pitch, but outside the pitch. And I think for a coach, she's a dream to just coach her. She's been a dream for me. Like, I don't know if it's the nice way to say, but yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's very nice.
Pretty
Thank
nice,
you.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
very.
So that's what you've taught her. What she taught you? I guess it's
Secrets, yeah.
Secrets, Millie.
For us to know and you to find out.
No, I mean sort of slang words, you know.
Yeah, got to keep under wrap though.
Yeah, okay.
Some things are for the training pitch only.
Sonia, we know that qualification is done, but I can just imagine what the message has been. It's keep that foot down, isn't it? And keep going, because winning has already become a habit for you and it's not one you're very keen on breaking.
Yeah, no, we just want to keep going, winning for sure. It's part of our mentality. It's part of the DNA in the club, winning games. I think we never take anything for granted, as Millie said, and also, every game is really important. We want to keep our good dynamic, our good results, and the main goal in this group is for us to stay at the first place, so at the top of the table. So we still have 2 games to go and we want to win both.
In terms of your team news and who might be available?
Yeah, so Sandy Baltimore won't be available again tomorrow. She'll still be assessing for her knee. We'll see how she progresses day by day.
But everyone else is good, and Neve obviously came through okay?
Yes, she played the 45 minutes against Brighton on Sunday. She's fine. She's ready to be in the squad and maybe start the game tomorrow.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Millie, nice to see you. You guys are making it very hard to find any negatives in your performances this season as you keep winning, but it would have been very kind of hypercritical against Brighton, maybe a couple of sloppy goals, giving the ball away from Brighton's press. Just how do you reflect on Sunday's game? Is there anything from that game that you're really trying to work on and improve in tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think there's always things to improve on. I think, yes, we're doing very well and yes, we're winning games, but I think we know the level we need to be at if we want to keep, moving forward and winning trophies. So I think we're, critical on ourselves, and even as players, the whole environment, the staff, we've kind of set the level for ourselves. And I said it in my interview after the game, definitely from our end, sloppy goals to give up, but equally Brighton are a very good team and their press causes problems at times. So it's not just about the mistakes, it's making better decisions in those moments against a high-pressing team that are very aggressive. And I think any team in this league, it's super competitive. If you give them chances like that, they're going to punish us. But I think, for the girls to remain focused and, execute the game and get the 3 points done, I think we were very proud of that side of it. But from a performance point of view, we definitely expect more from ourselves.
And this winning run that you guys are on, kind of every game it goes on, it kind of becomes a bit of a bigger deal and even more impressive. Just how much of a motivation is it for you as a playing group to kind of keep this streak going?
Yeah, it's massive. Momentum's such a big thing in sport in general, not just in football. But we speak about it a lot, especially coming back off international. We want to get back in our groove and get back our momentum from before, and quickly get back on the same page. And that's why I think the Brighton game was difficult for many reasons. Trying to switch that mentality and get your Chelsea cap back on is easier said than done sometimes, but the momentum is crucial, and for us we just focus on game by game, opponent by opponent. We want 3 points every single game, and a good performance, but like I said, the 3 points is massive every game.
I know there are obviously lots of obvious differences between playing for England and playing for Chelsea. When you just weigh the two in your mind, is there anything that really stands out as being a really massive kind of distinct difference, whether that's in playing style or just how it feels, just anything that immediately comes to mind?
Hard to compare because it's two completely different environments, completely different players from, you know, different countries, different styles, different strengths in, you know, different players. So it's hard to have a, you know, it's not kind of black and white. It's very complex in that respect. So, but I would say just, yeah, the bravery to play, possess the ball, you know, in both environments. We want to be the best team. We want to win. So the mentality piece is exactly the same. We all want to be winners and make sure we're performing, but yeah, it's two very different environments.
Thank you. Sonia, hi.
Hi.
You said after the Celtic win at Stamford Bridge that maybe these last two games would give you a bit of a chance to try some different things, try some new things in this group. What maybe unfamiliar things could we expect from your team tomorrow?
No, I think we just want to continue to work on our game model, the chemistry between the players on the pitch. So I don't think we could expect a lot of changes from the game tomorrow.
How important are games such tomorrow where there is maybe slightly less pressure because we're already qualified? How important is a game like that for keeping your entire squad happy when you have as big a squad as you have?
I think we play so many games, and when you play for a club as Chelsea, you know, as a player, you will be involved in the games at one point. As I said, we play many games, so everyone is important, and you cannot expect just to win titles with 11 players. So that's the opportunity also for me to rotate the squad sometimes and to just show my trust to my players and to all my squad. I think again tomorrow the game is really important. Our main goal is to finish top of the table. We didn't achieve that yet, so we are really focused and we want to win the game tomorrow. That's simple. You're welcome.
Thanks, Kit. Dan, next please.
Oh, that mute button.
Hi.
Sonia, I just wanted to ask what you're expecting from Twente, because obviously, you know, they're pretty much out of the competition now. You know, do you expect much change from when you played them earlier in the group?
We focus more on ourselves. We have our goal. We want also to play a good style of football tomorrow. You know, we spoke about the game against Brighton, so we had a feedback with the players today, and I'm expecting to see my team to really play a good game tomorrow. Against the opposition who is coming and has nothing to lose. So they will be really happy to come play Stamford Bridge without any pressure on their shoulder. So sometimes that's the worst for us, just because they don't have any pressure and they will be just coming and enjoying. We need to be and stay focused on ourselves and the way we want to perform. Yeah, Lola is part of the academy. She's been practicing with us since a few weeks now. I think it's really good just to have the opportunity to bring these young players to our environment. Also give them the opportunity to learn about how to become a professional player, being along our squad. They can practice with us and see the high intensity we have in our environment, and I think it's different from playing with young players. And also having the opportunity just to come in games like Champions League games, that's a great experience for them and for Lola. So Lola again will be involved on the squad tomorrow, and we'll see if she has the opportunity to come in or not.
That's brilliant, thanks. And Millie, obviously in your 10 years at Chelsea, I just wonder what's kind of your highlight in the Champions League? I know obviously the finals being mentioned, and you know you might not want to remember that, but what's been your top memory?
Oh, so many games. I said the final when I was asked this question before, because like I said, I don't take any moments for granted in football. You never know what's around the corner, so to be able to play in that Champions League final is is a standing memory because one, I want to be able to go back there and change the outcome. Hopefully next time round. But I think also just appreciating the joys of football and having that experience was incredible. I'd say, scoring was nice against PSG away, kind of helping chip in with the goals. But yeah, every game's so special because it's a campaign that we don't take lightly. And like I said, not everyone gets to play in it. So for us to be dominant in constantly competing is an achievement in itself. So yeah, I'd go with the final, but all of the games, I appreciate all the Champions League.
3 games to go until Christmas break. As players, I just wonder, obviously you've seen that many brilliant Chelsea sides over the years, but to kind of go into Christmas with that winning run still intact, what would that mean and how much of a statement would that be?
Yeah, it'd be massive. I don't think we're thinking about the break just yet. We certainly won't allow the players to, there's 3 big games to go and we have to remain focused every single day to put ourselves in the best position to get 3 wins out of these 3 games and 3 good performances. So yeah, we'll deal with the break when we come to it. But of course, I think it was a couple press conferences ago we joked about going the season unbeaten, and it's kind of been sitting in my head since then. So our mentality is to be hard to beat, to go unbeaten. And yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes, but we've definitely got the right mentality.
Brilliant. Thanks very much and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Last but not least, from Sandra, please.
Hi, Sonia. Hi, Millie.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, questions for you, Millie. Congrats on the 10 years. I just wanted to ask, what do you hope your legacy will be at Chelsea in terms of, the impact you've had, the difference you've made for the team?
Good question. I would say I would want young players to look at it and know that no matter kind of what team you've come from before, and like I said, I always joke that I was the surprise signing and no one expected it and there was a lot of doubts, and I'd want everyone to look at that and know that, if you've got the right mentality and the attitude and you apply yourselves properly, that, you can be successful in whatever environment you want to go into, and just to always leave the club in a better place, the shirt in a better place, I think are my biggest things that I can take. And I think I want my legacy to be winning. I've always said that since day one, from lifting that first trophy. It's to win, and it's to keep that winning DNA, that monster mentality at Chelsea. And for the youngsters coming through, I want them to carry that on throughout their careers, and for it to be a known thing and not just one group of players, but for it to become a Chelsea thing.
Absolutely. You mentioned monster mentality and keep on winning. The serial winning is something that Chelsea have often spoken about over the years. As a captain, you reach a midway point for a season where no points have been dropped at all across any competitions, no losses or draws. How easy or difficult is it to maintain standards or momentum?
Yeah, it's extremely hard, but I think firstly it starts on the training pitch and it starts with our standards, and the bar that we set for ourselves is extremely high. And for me, over the years, and I certainly know Sonia has this experience, it has to be. You can't ever just settle, and we'd never have the mentality that, oh yeah, we're doing so well, it's fine. Like, no, there's more that we need to give. We need to keep improving. We need to keep kind of raising that bar, really. So for me, it starts on the training pitch, and it always has. Every game that we've played in so far has been challenging in different ways, and yeah, I think we've just got a really, really good group. I think we train hard every single day, we apply ourselves properly. Yes, not all the performances are shiny and perfect, but equally we know that's football, and we have another side to us where we're prepared to fight to get those 3 points and make sure we come away with a win.
And Sonia, for you, obviously Niamh Charles has come back. We know that at some point Lauren Jane Sanker will come back. And when the team are on a run where no losses or anything, how difficult does it become in terms of selection, particularly across the front of the pitch?
Yeah, first of all, I can't wait to get to that point, because that's always the hard or the most difficult thing, to have all the players available. And I think that's a good headache to have when you are a Chelsea manager, to have all your players available. As I said, that's what I'm looking for and I'm aiming for. Because it will bring different options to the squad, to the team, and so I hope we'll be soon at that point, and I will be the most happiest coach.
And sorry, just one final one from Millie. I know that early in your career you played in different positions before eventually being in that centre back role. I mean, was there ever an inclination you wanted to be in midfield? I know you played alongside Katie Chapman.
No, I think I'm exactly where I need to be. But to be fair, it was unknown for so long, and then I remember sitting down with Emma and, you know, we had a discussion. I was like, whatever I'm in, I want to be the best in that position. And then she was like, okay, well, we're going to go with defence. And then, yeah, it was a lot easier once it was set in stone rather than chopping and changing. But, yeah, I think I'm exactly where I need to be. And, you know, sometimes I float up top now and again, so you might still see that. You never know. But, yeah, I'm loving it where I am.